Hi Cancer, welcome to your week ahead reading. This is for week commencing the 2nd of December. We're going to do something slightly different this week. I'm going to kick the reading off with a couple of tea leaf fortune cards, just to see what their messages are there before your reading starts. So let's have a look for Cancer, please. What messages are there to start this reading for Cancer? What other messages, or what messages are there for Cancer? And one from this pile, please and thank you. Message for Cancer. That's so interesting how they've come out together. So you've got vase. Now vase, it says you have a secret admirer. And then we have dragon that says be aware of self-delusion. Interesting how they've come out together. So let's start your reading. Dear Spirit Guides and Angels, please join me in this reading for Cancer and make it helpful, hopeful and healing. Self-delusion. Beware of self-delusion. And then coupled with secret admirer. Incredible. Okay. Oh, we've got two out there. Okay. So your general energy is the Queen of Pentacles, but also coupled with the Three of Swords. I've got reversals again. We've got an opportunity is the Six of Swords in reverse. The Knight of Swords is in your challenge. The Star is what you don't see coming. And Temperance in reverse. It does seem my cards are coming out more and more often as reversals. So obviously I'll read them as that. So the Queen of Pentacles is about, Pentacles are material resources. However, I always put a caveat to that to say it could also be whatever your coinage is at the time, could be your time and energy. Now, she's very nurturing. She will give you the shirt off her back. She wants to help everybody financially. She's incredibly generous. She's also very resourceful, very grounded. She knows how to make the most of a situation too. But you've got the Three of Swords with that, along with that. So it's as though you are either healing from somebody and becoming very grounded and resourceful, or that the Queen of Pentacles, who is perhaps Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, has given you a little bit of upset and, will be giving you a bit of grief next week, I could say. Or you're healing from somebody who's been perhaps too resourceful, perhaps too focused on the money and not enough on the heart. The Six of Swords is in your opportunity, but it's in reverse. So there's an opportunity to put an end to a stop to a situation, which perhaps seemed good at the time, I want to say, because the Six of Swords in the upright is about leaving stressful times behind, letting go of things, releasing your thoughts and moving away from stressful situations. However, it's as though you are still going to be dealing with it next week. Again, with that Three of Swords, it's like somebody's not letting go of something. And look at that, as I say that, the Knight of Swords is in your challenge, and that's exactly what that means. This is all about not being able to progress, because the Knight of Swords is about, again, swords. You've got a lot of swords here, by the way. Is the mental suit. It's our thoughts, our mental way of thinking, our stress levels, also our logical way of thinking. How what's the word? How clear-minded you are. But the Knight of Swords is all about putting your words into action and doing something about it. As a challenge, it's as though there's somebody or a situation where you literally can't. You want to, but you can't. There's something stopping you. Or it could be this Knight of Swords who's stopping you, because they can be very, very pushy. that, again, really not into the love side of things. They just want to, they're like a bull in a china shop with any situation. They don't look at the finer details. They just want to get on with something without any consideration for anybody else, with to do with the heart, any emotion. They're very, very logical. It could be somebody also around you who's like that. You are a water sign, obviously. So cups are your traditionally attributed to you in the tarot, and there are no cups here. They're all swords, which is indicating maybe there's a message here to keep your emotions out of it next week, or there's just you're struggling with the emotions. We've got the Star card as an opportunity. Now, the Star card is about wish fulfillment, your stars aligning and healing. Now, with the Three of Swords, that also can be healing from a Queen of Pentacles, perhaps. So there is an opportunity for you to do that. And this is about going within, looking after yourself. Look, she's watering the ground, but as I say, she's scooping up the water for herself, and then she's able to water the ground and make things grow. But you can't do that unless you are looking after yourself, I want to say. But this is also the card of hope. Hope and healing. Then we have Temperance in reverse. I've never had Temperance in reverse ever in a reading. So that's novel. It's as though you are struggling to deal with your emotions on one side and your logical thinking on another. Because this is usually the card of harmony, blending, and things coming, whatever you're working on, coming out to a harmonious outcome, if you like. But I still think maybe you're going back to something next week that it's on your mind and you're struggling with it. Look how you've got this card. Look, she's scooping the water with her vessels, and they're trying to mix the two there, but you're not allowing it. There's something, not that you're not allowing it, you're struggling to overcome it. There's something you're struggling to overcome next week. Or I'm not saying it's going to happen next week. Maybe it's something from the past that's happened. And I don't know, I suppose with Christmas coming up, God bless anybody who's lost loved ones, etc. Around Christmas, obviously, it's, I fall into that category. I am a human. I've lost a great deal of members of my family, actually one on Christmas Eve. And so it will bring up a lot of thoughts from the past, if you like. And I really feel this is how this is happening for you next week, Cancer. So let's see, on a better note, let's see how we can help this situation. So I don't think we need to clarify the Queen of Pentacles with the Three of Swords. I think we need to clarify why we can't move on with this Six of Swords. It's a feeling of feeling stuck. Nobody really understanding as well, I want to say. Nobody really getting it. So what can we do about that? Why do we have the Six of Swords here for Cancer? Please and thank you. I love this, look. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. It's almost like they're saying, if you do forget about it, yeah. Oh, I'm not going to say forget about it. There is an opportunity for you to move on. There is an opportunity for you to get out of that sticky situation that you're feeling in next week. And this is very fortuitous, the Wheel of Fortune. It's also divinely led. So if this is to do with people in spirit around you, all I'd like to say to this is maybe you're going to get a sign from them next week that's just going to allow you a little bit of relief to say, actually, yeah, just to maybe allow you to just cope with a little bit more next week, I want to say, than what you would normally be able to. You know, Rome wasn't built in a day. Again, you know, if this is to do with a work situation, you know, that it's about just, it can be applied to work, family, as I say, loved ones. Whatever it is, how it relates to you, but it is about you. I feel like there's going to be a message for you next week. Let's have a look. Let's do one more on that. That you know, the Wheel of Fortune is karmic too. It's a lovely energy to see with that Six of Swords in reverse. Eight of Swords as an opportunity is a fabulous card. It's saying that this is what you're letting go of. You're being at the, you know, there's this sense of entrapment within your own mind. And that's the really strong message of this card, that it is only in your own mind. And I don't like saying that because it's very hard to hear if you don't feel that. But sometimes we kind of know deep down. And this is a card of self-sabotage. You feeling guilty over something, that you're taking on a burden. However, there's an opportunity next week where there's going to be something coming in. It's going to allow you to move forward. You can move forward. You are just in a situation where you feel like you can't. And as an opportunity, you can see those, she's tied, she's bound, she's feeling entrapped, but that's only in her mind, or his mind, their mind, I should say. So there's a release coming next week. Again, it's an 8. 8's very karmic. What goes around comes around. With that Wheel of Fortune, I just love that for you, Cancer. The Knight of Swords is your challenge. Yeah, maybe it's a challenge with you wanting to, you know, maybe you've tried to move on very quickly, and it's kind of, you've done too much too soon, especially when it comes to grief and healing. You have to be very, very kind to yourself. Now, if anybody follows Nikki Allen, I know I've mentioned her before, she's actually doing a fantastic healing and grief podcasts on her channel, where, you know, they're looking into how she's dealt with it, because she's had a very, very sudden loss. Again, it's not all about that. This could just simply be that somebody is being very pushy around you. And again, maybe they're just not getting you're upset. They're not just on the same page, and they're like, come on, you know, shake yourself down. Let's get on with it. Let's have a look. That's clarified by the Ace of Swords as a challenge. This is not feeling very clear, not feeling focused, perhaps being, again, somebody or a situation pushing on too quickly for you. And then we have the Four of Cups as a challenge. And the Four of Cups is about feeling just, you know, you just can't, feeling like you're not moving on from a situation. Again, this is very like same day, same feelings, same everything, done over and over. I've gone round and round in circles here. And you're missing opportunities too. But the Star card, now this is the Star of the card of attributed to Aquarius, is here as your what you don't see coming. This is the stars aligning, there's hope. Like I said here, I feel like there's some sort of message coming for you, Cancer, next week. So why do we have the Star card here, please and thank you, for Cancer? Why do we have the Star card for Cancer, please and thank you? They're just not wanting to come out. Maybe you've got to figure that one out. Oh, there we go. So we've got the Ten of Cups, which is beautiful. This is happy. Everybody's happy. There's a rainbow there, look. There's the colours there are beautiful. It's like healing your heart and allowing you to enjoy things, allowing you to, again, I feel like there's a touch of guilt going on here, Cancer. It's a 10. Also, it's like there's a real massive sense of achievement. It's like you're allowing yourself to enjoy your happy family home again, or just you being happy. Then we have the Temperance in reverse. You are struggling, trying to deal with the emotional side, I would say. Let's have a look. Why do we have Temperance here, please and thank you? It's like a lack of balance for you, I would say, next week. Maybe one day, and gosh, you know, if this is relating to loss and grief. Oh, sorry, that's my daughter. She's got creaky floorboards. What I was saying is if it's related to loss and grief, then, you know, one day you do feel okay, and then the next day you hit rock bottom again, haven't you? Let's have a look. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles. This is feeling, this can be a financial burden for some people, but it's also the feeling of 2 steps forward and 4 steps back, which is exactly what I just said. But just know to be kind to yourself. That's what I'd like to say to this reading. Whatever this relates to, whether it's the loss of a loved one, whether it's loss of a major thing in your life, that could be your work, that could be a relationship, just be kind to yourself. Never mind this Knight of Swords who just wants you to come on, let's, you know, and sometimes people think that they're helping in that respect, so don't, you know, it's very hard, isn't it? From people from the outside, I know, hate to see anybody struggling, and they think, you know, they can help, and they're trying their best, is what I want to say to that Knight of Swords. That person around you is only trying their best for you. So we're going to do the wisdom of the oracle here. One more message, please, and thank you. For Cancer. Look at that. You've got Between Worlds. This is such a beautiful card for you. This is saying, again, kind of flitting in between reality, maybe going 2 steps forward, and then maybe feeling like you're 4 steps back. You're back in that world again. It's also about your spiritual connection and your ability, if you like, to be that grounded person, but also be in contact with the universe and how you feel. And that's how you're feeling. You're between worlds. So, Cancer, I hope you enjoyed that. Let's go back to this. Look, where does this fit in? Secret admirer. Hey, guys, maybe that's what you're missing here. The opportunity for love. Look, there's a cup coming in there. And beware of self-delusion. Just remember that too. However that fits for you. Right, okay, so I hope you're okay, Cancer. Just remember to be kind to yourself and, you know, water yourself. As I always say, you can't drive a car on an empty tank. So have a great week. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll catch up with you next week. Thank you very much for watching.